5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. Hey YouTube, how are you? TP in the building, the Pharaoh and the Messiah, doing it both ways. So, yeah, I'm back with another one. Yeah, but today's topic is kinda complicated and it's very deep. Because, let me first tell you, today's topic is ancestors. Because, I was asked by a friend to share my 2 cents on this ancestor thing because according to him, I don't believe in ancestors. I can say we're born in man, get the fuck out of here, man. You know? I don't do that shit. Anyways, so according to my friend, he was like, no, dude, like, don't be ready ancestors, so go YouTube, blah 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 blah, you know? And you guys mustn't get me fucked up. Because I say, nah, don't do that shit. Don't think, you guys are wrong for doing what you need to do. Do like, I send utmost respect to everyone. Or I toss out toss it. Do like we all the same. We are all fucking the same. No matter how toss I still treat him the same. Like what the fuck? There's nothing special with you, bruh. Or lady. It's nothing special with you. I'm not figuring out, hey, calm down. Okay. Just calm down, bruh. Because we are all human beings here. We all having the same experience, or we're going through the same experience here on earth. So, I don't know. I think what fucked us over is Christianity. Because now other people put themselves above other people, and nah, that doesn't work. That doesn't work with me. Because God created us all equally, and we are all equal in God's eyes, you know? God didn't say, this badge is going to be gifted, and this badge is not going to be gifted. Like, come on, man, please. For what? So that the gifted badge can rule over the non-gifted badge? Like, have you actually thought about that? Have you actually sat down with yourself and thought about that? But I want to know, it's like a whole other topic here, but then dude, like for me, I just see human beings. Or I can say I just see human beings. And you must know, everyone comes to human beings. There's people that practice witchcraft, and there's people that don't. People that don't practice witchcraft, I fucks with y'all, you know? Because I also don't practice shit like that, you know? I don't practice, I'll explain why. And people who do practice witchcraft, good luck. Because you know why I say good luck? I'll get to that later on also. And I don't even have a form of a reminder to remind me what I say I'm going to talk about later and what I'm not going to talk about later. But if I don't remember to mention why, I just don't remember to mention why. I don't give a fuck. You know? So so now it's witchcraft, and then a bit branch off into, it's ancestors. Then a bit branch off into those who practice and those who don't practice, madlozi, non-madlozi. So lona banan the madlozi. What do you call us? One of us na madlozi. Gloziless. Are you sure? Anyways, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna stop myself from saying certain things because I don't want to give it all to you. I want to make you think. I'll take you to the river, but I'll never tell you to drink. I'll never ever tell you to drink. It's totally up to you. So then again, for disclaimer, I say again, this is my own opinion. You don't have to lose sleep over my own opinion. You don't have to give a fuck over my own opinion. You know, it's my own. It's my own. It's coming from me. And I stand by it. You know? Then you can judge it. You can. Yeah, it's cool. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. So, okay. The topic about ancestors. I don't want to talk too much about it because it's a very sensitive topic, because I feel like you guys have been lied for so long too, including me. Okay, let me say we have been lied to. We have been lied to for so long that we just disorientated. We don't know what's up, what's down, what's right, what's left. Like, we're clueless. We don't even know where's up from down and where's down from up. For those that catch that, like, you guys are very smart. Other than that, so I'm not gonna say much about it. I'm just gonna tell you what I think. And what I think doesn't have to go. And what I think doesn't have to be true. But it's just how I think. So, ancestors. Like, how can I break it down for myself to understand and comprehend what we're talking about? So basically, how I break it down, ancestors, it's everything that I am. I'm an ancestor. But I gotta explain that when I say I'm an ancestor. I was here before. That makes me an ancestor. And I chose to come back again to have the same experience again. That still makes me an ancestor. And I'm not alone, because when you die, you must remember that you can't destroy energy. So your energy basically bursts up into a million pieces. Like, you must understand. Like, I'm gonna put a lot of scientific proof in this, and scientific terms in this, and scientific ideologies in this, so just try to keep up. So science says, how were we created? By the Big Bang. What is a Big Bang? Two atoms coming together and boom, and then there was existence. So I'm going to take that same ideology and say, when you die, because you're made out of energy, consciousness is energy. You know, so you can't destroy nor make energy. Energy is there. It's been there since the beginning of time. So when you die, just picture those same two atoms coming together, and then this is now you passing away, and then that all that energy scatters away into something else, maybe into another reality, or into another dimension, into another realm, upper or lower realm. You know, like, it basically dispersed because you've been doing a lot of things in this reality, and when that day comes, you just you're all over. So, like Majin Buu, those that actually watched Dragon Ball Z, Majin Buu puts himself back together. That's what kind of happens when you now decide to reincarnate. When you decide to reincarnate, you take glimpse of your memories here, a little bit that one, a little bit that one here, and then you put it together into a bolanyana, and then boom, your mom breaks her water, and you come back here. And about this coming back issue also, I also don't believe that you use the same bloodline. Let's say now in my previous bloodline, my family in Elobomkwena, and then you come back again now, my family is Elebo Bomtweni. You understand? So I don't think you keep the same bloodline when you do decide to reincarnate, because you basically choose your life path. You choose to, okay, this time my parents are gonna be this, so that I can get these triggers, trigger here, and I can get these trauma here, so that I can come to my fullest potential. You must understand, you don't build diamonds like just by watering them. Diamonds are built under pressure. So that's what we choose as souls when we reincarnate to this earth, that you choose your life path, you choose your parents, and you literally, now listen closely, you literally choose your traumas that are gonna actually activate that kundalini in you to make you realize that this is the life you chose. I don't know how you can get there, but the easiest way I know how to get there is by sitting down with yourself and meditating. Taking yourself back, like it's like watching yourself or watching your life in DSTV catch up type of program. You know, you catch up on your life, man. You catch up. You can rewind, fast forward, pause. You know, record. You can basically do that. I don't know how else to explain it. It's too metaphysically challenging for me to actually basically put it down in plain English, so I don't know how to explain that, but I know there's people that get me out there. I know there's people that I make perfect sense to out there, and I know there's people that I'm just talking garbage to. It's fine, it's cool. Anyways, thank you for watching my video. Whether you get it or not, thank you for watching the video. So going back to the ancestors, so you are all that put together, still all those memories all together, but still experiencing new experiences. So you come back for the experience, because this life is a classroom. You come for the experience. So you put all those past experiences all together, which makes you an ancestor, and you're still going through this new experience with that experience, with the past experience in you, in your DNA. That's how you store your past memories. You store them in your DNA. So yeah, it's a whole mix up, man, because you must remember when two people lay together, let's say now your mother and your father lay together to create this vessel of yours, they are also exchanging chromosomes. Y chromosome with the X chromosome, and then you get this body, and then you come with the body. Now I understand that it also takes the genetic genes to create this vessel, hence now you get these generational medical issues like diabetes and chronic diseases and blah 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 blah. I don't want to get too scientific when it comes to that, but yeah, they're basically coming from your offsprings. Did I say it right? It's not your, is it? You are an offspring, so it's coming from, I don't want to call them your creators, but they didn't create you. They only created the body. They only gave you the body. You are not the body. That you must remember very carefully. You are not this body. You are more than this body. This body was created by two human beings, and you came to operate this body. You came to make this body work for you. So you are not the body. You are more than the body. So yeah, let me not get lost in the sauce, but this sauce is like so thick, bruh. I'm gonna need goggles to swim in the sauce. So because why I say I'm an ancestor, I'm having all these past experiences put together, going through this new experience, and I can remember my past lifetimes. That is for me the number one proof that I've been here before and I am an ancestor. So let's get deeper. For all those that are clairvoyant like I am, but I don't like talking about it. But for those that are clairvoyant like I am, you actually get to hear voices. Now, I tried explaining this to my friend about how ancestors are, but I will try again because I definitely know he didn't hear what I wanted to say. So, coming to hearing voices in your head. I'm gonna first start with the scientific meaning, and then I'm gonna try rationalizing that scientific meaning. So being clairvoyant is now hearing voices in your head. And for those that are spiritually gifted, you're gonna now start thinking of excuse me. You're gonna start thinking like, no, it must be my ancestors, it must be this, it must be that, it must be the Satan, it must be Jesus, it must be the Holy Spirit, it must be God. Like, dude, it's just voices. Come on, it's just voices. You know? So, to those clairvoyant people out there, so when you do hear voices, this is what's basically happening in your brain. You have a conscious and your subconscious brain. So, your subconscious brain runs 80% of your daily activities on autopilot. I think you should do more research when it comes to the subconscious, because I'm not going to dwell into it. And your conscious is only now receiving the 20% that's happening within these autopilot 80% activities that your subconscious is running on a daily basis. So the 20% is what you people call being woke. The 20% is what you people only call being woke. But let's not even get into that. That's for another day. So within this 80% of the subconscious, this is how your subconscious works. Your subconscious works on triggers. So there's trigger words. There's something that triggers your subconscious on a daily basis. Whether it be through color, whether it be through sound, whether it be through contact, whether it be through past memories, which is like trauma and all those are stored in your subconscious. It's a whole lot. Your subconscious is basically like your 2 terabyte out of 2.5 terabytes worth of stored information, which is now your DNA mixed up with your subconscious. You're like, yeah. it's very, very hectic, especially when science crosses over into biology. You need a bridge. You definitely need a bridge to cross from science to biology. So what the point I'm trying to say here is your subconscious has triggers. So whether it be a word, or whether it be one of the vowels a, e, I, o, u, or whether it be a picture, or whether it be a sign, whether it be anything, but all those triggers activates the subconscious, and the subconscious already knows how it's gonna act when such a thing happens. It's like you already planned it out. Or I'm gonna make a stupid example. When you hear a car horn, beep, then your body's gonna jump, and like, you don't have to. But your subconscious reacts that way because it already has it downloaded in memory that when you hear a car horn, you're gonna jump up. Especially for those babas still about Koloi. I know it's not a nice accident to go through, but that actually has its own trauma. So when you hear a car horn, you basically become jumpy. Haven't you asked yourself why? And mind you, in today's society we live in, every single taxi / quantum / Isiaya / all these public transport we have here in South Africa, they every second sounding the hooter. So you can imagine for people that have trauma in their subconscious about the horn, how now interrupted their day is. You know, like they can't think straight. They're always depressed. They decision making is always gloomy. It's always instant. It's always not thought through. You know, so it's all those triggers that go into your subconscious. I think I just gave you like a little bit basic of how now it works. Now, going back to hearing voices. So what your subconscious brain does is it's actually smart, according to me. It's actually a smart thing. When your subconscious is trying to make sense out of everything that's going on around you, because we're surrounded by triggers. You must understand that. You must really, really, really understand that we're surrounded by triggers. Everything around us is a trigger, you know? So even the smell is a trigger. Even the chemicals in the air is a trigger. You know, the things you watch on TV is a trigger. The things you taste with your taste buds is a trigger. let me put it like this. Everything that interacts with your five senses, they told you here, five. For those that hear voices, let's leave that one for now. But then everything that interacts with your five senses, your taste, your touch, your smell, your eyesight, your hearing, everything that interacts with those five senses is a trigger. I don't know how else to break it down for you, but everything that interacts with your five senses that they told you have in school, you have more than five. I have more than five. I, Thabang, have more than five. Fuck what they taught me in school, nigga. Yeah. So everything that interacts with those five senses is a trigger. Everything that communicates through those is a trigger. Thank me later. Thank me later for this lesson. So coming back to those clairvoyant ones, if you're hearing voices, let me break down this ability. Going back to the subconscious, because subconscious is now being triggered. So what happens in your subconscious is when people are talking next to you, let's say now these people are talking and you're not part of the conversation, but they're just sitting next to you, they blah 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 blah, because your subconscious clearly understand that everything is connected here on earth. What your subconscious do or does is it pulls out words that actually make sense to it. It pulls out words that can actually, it's trying to build a reality for you. It's trying to build let me call it a reality. It's trying to build life for you, because those people sitting next to you, they got nothing to do with you. They don't even care about you. They don't even know you. But what they say does affect you, because your subconscious ends up picking out, let's say now in a sentence, your subconscious will take two words. Yeah? It will take Thabang and it will take tired at the end. Put them together. Right now what you're going to hear from these people talking, having their own stupid conversation about whatever stupid topic they're going on about, you're just going to hear Thabang tired. And that's going to trigger the subconscious like, am I tired? Like, no, dude, you're not tired. These people, mind you, these people are only having their own conversation here next door. They're not even talking about you. So, when your conscious picks that up, what the subconscious is doing, your conscious brain is going to be the one telling you, like, nah, dude, like, the fuck are they? I don't even know they. But you must understand, they're your past ancestors. I don't know if you're going to get that. Because going back again, I told you when you die, so all that scattered away, and he picked up 0.0000001% of something you guys have in common with, and this one picked up 0.0000001% of what you guys have in common. So somehow, someway, because I am an ancestor, they also my ancestors, because we come from one source. We come from one God. We come from a source. So this source is us in a God form, dispersed in I can't even phantom dispersed in how many pieces just to have this human experience. So let me say that again. So we coming from source, we coming from one source, né? But we all divided into million pieces, just to come have this experience, this human experience form. So what I can basically say again is, I am you and you are me. I know that's gonna fuck you up in your brain, but yeah, just give it some time. You'll understand later on why I say I am you and you are me. Because now you're looking at your phone, looking at my video on YouTube, it makes you feel like you're listening to yourself. There's some things that I say right now, this moment, that are triggering you, and you resonate with me. Like you agree. What is it that I am saying that makes you go, here's a point? It's because you've run through that same experience, hence now you can relate and say, yeah, no, but he's telling the truth because I've experienced such. So, is my phone flat? No, it's not. Sorry about that. That almost threw me off. That really almost threw me off. So, yeah. So that's why now I'm saying now we can resignate. No, what did I do now? How did I take this thing off? Okay. Let me just tap it here and I'll try ignoring it. I'll really try ignoring it because I'm tampering with the brightness here. I don't know how I did that, but I still look good, mas. Yeah. So that's that. It's a whole lot of explanation. So we are both ancestors. I'm an ancestor, you're an ancestor, you know. And there's no one better than whoever here. I'm not better than you, you're not better than me. You're not better than me. I'm not better than you. I don't even want to be better than you. Are you crazy? I don't see myself higher than you. I don't. I never did. But for some of y'all, I know you never get what I'm trying to say. Because you have to be really grounded and you have to be really connected to understand the information I'm saying to you. I am not only saying this, I'm channeling. If you know what's to channel, then you would understand I'm channeling from who or from what. Because, yeah, tell me about channeling. Now I can go into this practicing voodoo and practicing hoodoo. There's voodoo and there's hoodoo, so you'll choose on your own. So yeah, wait a minute, let me just think, am I done with this ancestor topic? So you guys will forgive me, I'm just rushing through things so that I can be in a nutshell, because I don't want my video to be 2 hours long or 1 hour long. I'm already 30 minutes and I only spoke about one thing. So yeah, when it comes to the ancestors, so when you do connect, for those that say they're connecting, you're not going to them or they're not coming to you. No, they are always with you. They are you, you are they. I don't know how to break down into more simplest form, but that's how it is. That's how it is. Whew. I think I should actually do a part 2. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it here concerning my 2 cents about the ancestors, and then maybe on another day, on a part 2 or a part 3, I will then go into those that believe in witchcraft and those that actually believe in magic and those that practice the magic for the good or those that practice magic for the bad. But according to me, there's no practicing magic for the good. I'll explain why in that video. I'm not gonna go into it right now. And to those that practice magic, I said it and I'll say it again. Good luck, because you don't know what you're doing. You really don't know what you're doing, because I can tell you now. I won't even tell you now. So going back to the ancestors. So yeah, man. They are also getting to have a new experience through us, because they are us and we are they in a nutshell, in a body, and we're going through this thing called life. So they also get to experience this through us, you know, because we constantly having a new experience every time you decide to come down here on earth to go through this thing called life. So yeah, I would definitely like to hear anyone's opinion about ancestors. What are they? Where do they come from? And please, like, I will be one of the greatest. That is a vow, yeah, that is a promise.